You see, that was my airplane, a Piper Cub on floats, and I had sold it to Howdy McPhail, and he landed it on, he had I had sold property to him, and he built a summer home on the same area as we were, and I had told him never to leave that airplane on this side of the lake. It's 27 miles long. I had always kept it over on the smaller lake, but he insisted, and he flew it in here, and we had a very bad windstorm, and of course the aircraft wasn't properly tethered down, and so this is what happened to it. But there's a longer story to that particular airplane. At the time that it flew over, Lawrence was visiting, the once and only time he ever had visited in the part of the territory, and we salvaged the airplane and took it back into Battleford, and overhauled it, but there it is sitting on floats in a dry airport, no water, so they were going to take and have to load it onto a vehicle and whatever, take it out. I said, well, why would we do that? I said, let's do this. We had a fellow who had his truck there with a wide flatbed on it, and we put it up on the flatbed of the truck, and I said, Howdy, I said, it's okay, it's all ready for you to fly. And he said, it's your idea, you fly it. I said, okay, I will. So I started the engine and told the truck driver, I said, now look, you go full bore as fast as you can go, and do not take your foot off the gas, and do not put your foot on the brake. So here we go down the runway with float plane sitting on the back of the truck, and when they got up to airspeed, I just picked it up and flew it up, and I flew it back out to the lake where it belonged, and Howdy had left his car there for me, a big fancy Buick, and on the way back I got a ticket for speeding. Everybody said it couldn't be done. Yeah, I'm really proud of what I did there. That, you know, they just couldn't believe it would be done, could be done. But, you know, I had a 3-bedroom cabin on the lake there before I built the big one at Turtle Lake. But
yeah, this is Jackfish Lake, right?
yeah, this is in the you know, the Twin Lakes down near North Battleford. Originally, when I bought that float plane, it was belonged to a guy that owned a hotel up in the further north, and he sold it to me, but sitting up on dry land, but there were bulrushes between it and the water, probably 100 feet or more of them, so I fired the airplane up and taxied on sliding along on the bulrushes till I got out in the lake. And then out on the lake, and I flew it around and made several touch-and-go landings and whatever, and then tied it up at the dock where it belonged, and so I got my own endorsement for floats. So all the other guys that didn't have any float endorsements, I give them all their float endorsements in this airplane.